Electrical engineers are really at the core of energy efficiency in so many ways. There are many different subsectors of electrical engineering, and each of them has its own opportunities. The fact that electrical systems interact with so many other issues means that it's extremely important for electrical engineers to be able to work well with other engineering disciplines who are providing the loads for the electric motors, or whose systems need to be driven by the information from an electronic data collection system.
The energy sector now and into the future is going to be a really exciting time for young graduates. It's going to be a time of immense change. The issues around energy pricing, energy reliability, energy sustainability are going to drive that change.
Electrical engineers play a central role in the design and manufacture of a whole range of electronic goods and equipment. And the opportunities for energy efficiency there just keep multiplying. A tremendous emerging opportunity in electrical engineering is collection of information, its analysis, and the use of the results to drive and optimise systems of all kinds, whether they're industrial processes, building air conditioning systems, lighting systems, or whatever. And this is such a large energy saving opportunity.
Inefficiency is waste. There's no point in throwing money away, so increased efficiency is always something we're looking for. We'll have to look what can new technologies do for us, how can things be done differently. The main importance of the efficiency is simply avoiding waste, so you drive your dollar harder.
The electricity costs on this plant are one of our high focuses for two reasons, because one, it's a high cost and it is increasing, but the second one is that they're the biggest contributor to the greenhouse gases. We use industry norms to work out where we might be able to save some money. So we had a look at what the cost of lighting should be in a normal brewery. The lighting costs on a normal brewery is between 6 and 10%. Now, we're heavily metered in electrical because it's an expensive utility, so we know what all the buildings cost to run from an electrical point of view. When we added it all up right across the whole plant, it was about 16% of the total electricity bill was lighting. So our aim then was to get to 6%. So the only way you can do that is to go into each area and find out what the light levels are and work out what fittings that you might be able to inject into that or replace to come up with a better outcome. We wanted to know what the lighting levels needed to be in that area, so we went to Australian standards and we would double the lighting level that we needed. So then it was about picking the right lighting level for a warehouse and then picking the right lighting solutions to get that. And we've got a combination of 3 different lighting solutions in that area. One is type T5 fluorescent tubing, the other one is the induction high bays, and the third one is the LED high bays, which we bought. The combination of those 3 different lights have reduced the electricity costs in that building by 50%. So we know it cost about $60,000 a year to light that building. Now it's costing about 30. So, and that again too was done by our electrical engineers on site and part of the Energy Management Committee. Also with regards to the operational people in that area, now they turn the lights off on the weekend, whereas before these buildings used to run 24/7. So there is always, it's not just one thing you do that's going to fix it. You know, you've got to pick the right gear, you've got to get the production people to be involved in the process, because if they have ownership, they'll be more inclined to work in and do things for you that they wouldn't normally do.
Key stakeholders throughout the whole supply chain in the energy sector are going to be looking for, technically competent people to be able to provide the expertise to help them achieve the environmental, the business and the social outcomes that the community is looking for. For graduates over the next 5 years, energy efficiency is going to be an important skill and competency that they will need to be really productive and effective in their roles.